Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a less scripted video, and this is a bit more off the cuff, but I'm just so excited for the new Armory deck. Armory deck Pleiades Superstar. We just got the full list for it. There's an Armory deck video between Pleiades and KO. It's going to be linked down below. It is a fantastic watch. I highly, highly recommend it, even if you don't want to play Pleiades. It's really good. And I think this shows how much LSS has taken feedback, how much care and effort they have put into this set, and how much they're trying to improve each Armory deck with every release. And honest to God, I think this is the best Armory deck we've gotten, period. Just period. It is the best one we've gotten. So, let's just start with the equipment. So if you guys don't know what Pleiades does, she's a revered guardian hero, and she says her ability says at instant speed you can tap her to put a suspense counter to basically move a suspense counter from an aura suspense to another, and if the crowd cheers you, you make a confidence token, which breaks at the start of your turn, and your opponent can't defend your next attack with more than 2 non-block cards, which includes equipment. Insane. Absolutely just busted. And I've been keeping an eye on Pleiades for a while because I wanted to play her. I think she's really cool. But I think they've really nailed down her strategy and just kind of cleared out how she's supposed to be played. And that's also why I'm recommending you watch the Armory deck video between her and KO down below, because it really just shows how the deck works. So let's just get into this. First, for the equipment, Attention Grabbers. It's a guardian equipment, arms, blocks 1, has blade break, and when this defends, you may remove a suspense counter from an aura you control. If you do, this gets +2 with this chain link. Most guardian equipment is just, or armor equipment at least, is just 3 block regardless. So having it be 3 block on one piece of equipment instead of 2 block and 3 block is really cool. If you're playing against Syndra, you can easily cover up an attack, really strong. Yeah, it's basically like the value of blocking with a card from hand. For the cost of removing a suspense counter, which is something you're probably already going to want to do, which is incredible. Boots to the board. It's a revered equipment legs with Temper 2, which is nuts to be able to play in a Guardian deck. And when this defends, you may pay up to 3 resources, create that many toughness tokens. Now, toughness tokens basically can make your action cards block for 1 more, so being able to basically pitch a card and then block 6 on 1 card for blocking with this is just nuts. That is insane. Because you can just block with this, pitch a card that you're probably not going to use, create the 3 toughness tokens, and then when your opponent sends 1 more big attack, you can just block 6 with 1 card. Easy. Absolutely insane. Moment Maker, which is, Pleiades' weapon, and it's a revered guardian weapon, hammer axe two-handed. It's a once per turn action for 3 costs. You can attack, and it comes in for 4. If you control 3 or more auras of suspense, this gets +2, and when this hits a hero, the crowd cheers you. I like this weapon in theory. I think that having to control 3 or more auras of suspense is a bit of a high cost. Not that this weapon's bad. I still think it's good. I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on it. I don't hate it, but I do think there's some better Guardian weapons out there. Personally, in the, what sort of theory crafting I'm doing for Pleiades, I'm actually running Anathos to be able to pitch into an aura and then swing Anathos for 6, because you can hit the ceiling more than having to have 3 auras on the field. But I haven't really tested it much, so we'll see what happens. Maybe I'm dead wrong on this, which is impossible because I'm never wrong. Tiara of Suspense. First of all, love that art. Beautiful. It's a revered guardian equipment head, blocks 2, guard well. Instant, destroy this, put a suspense counter on an aura of suspense you control. Activate this only if you have been cheered this turn. I don't hate this. It's a really good head equipment for newer players. It can put an aura on, it could put a counter on a aura suspense you control, which is really good because there's a lot that you want to stick around longer. So giving it that extra turn, it can be absolutely really, really good. I think it's good. For budget equipment, fantastic. It has guard well, which is good because if you're a newer player, this could be a great sideboard option just against Jarl. I like to have a Guardwell head equipment for Jarl. Maybe Pleiades doesn't need it because she has so many blues and she's a Guardian, but that's just kind of where my thought process goes right away. But I don't know. It seems really good. And Virtuoso Bodice, I can't read. English is my first language, I promise. It's blocks 2 with blade break, and when this defends, you remove a suspense counter from an aura you control. If you do, gain 2 resources. Really good. Basically, you can block with this, remove a counter from an aura, and then maybe play out another aura from your hand. I think that's really good. Having that resources on defense, or being able to combine it with what's the card? Never Give Up. I think that's kind of the intended point of it. But yeah, no, I can definitely see this being good. Just generally some faster matchups as well, I can see being good. because Guardians like to play slower matchup, but Pleiades actually has the ability to just hit the gas and like punch like really hard, really big number. So if you're playing against a faster deck, you know, getting those 2 extra resources could just be like a way to like step on the gas even faster. But yeah, no, it's really interesting. I honestly think that all this equipment is really good, really strong, which is really impressive for an Armory deck, because the Armory decks so far seems like they have good equipment that's a replacement, but a lot of it you like maybe generally don't really want to use. Like for example, KO, the only one you'd really want to mainly use is like the Savage Sash, and the arms, legs, and head are like okay, it's budget, but you're probably gonna dish them. No, I could genuinely see like all these being used in certain builds of the deck. Absolutely, 100%. They're not even like you need this and you're done, but I can see them being used, which is exactly where you want Armory deck to be. Like perfect placement. Let's get into the main deck. First is only thing I can say about the equipment actually. No Arcane Barrier. Bit of a nitpick. No, honestly, I kind of get the no Arcane Barrier. It's whatever. Like there's so much Null Rune out there in like bulk piles. I don't mind it. It's just a nitpick, but it's whatever. Honestly, I don't mind it. Anyway, pitch 1. Active Glory. It costs 4. Comes in with 2 suspense counters, and when it leaves the arena, your next attack gets +6. Now, a couple things to note here. When this leaves the arena, because Pleiades' instant Thespian Charm can bounce it back to your hand. So you can play these suspense auras, bounce them back to your hand, and then replay them, and it still gets a +6. Or if your opponent removes them in some way, because I know there's a Earth card that was spoiled that can like sink them to the bottom of your deck. Also really strong. It's also an instant that blocks 3. The thing I've hated about Guardian Aura plans is they feel so slow that it's just unplayable at times. Like you're like, okay, I'm gonna keep 2 cards to set up an aura, and then basically give my opponent an extra turn to try to kill me, which is like really not good. But the fact that it's an instant is so good. Red Boulder Drop, 3 for 7. When this deals 4 more damage to a hero, they put a card from their hand on top of their deck. Insane levels of disruption. Plus the boost you're gonna get from the auras, it's unfair. I don't know what to say. Like even just playing this as a 3 for 7 is insane, because 7 is already an awkward card to block with like the crush effect, because you need to block at least 4. But like being able to snipe a card from your opponent's hand is always good. Edge of Their Seats costs 3, blocks 3. When it leaves the arena, next attack gets +5, and it comes in with 2 suspense counters. Really good. Fault Line, 3 for 7. That can destroy the arsenal. Really good CNC replacement if you're a newer player. 2 red Spinal Crush. I really like this. Spinal Crush isn't too expensive. I think it's like $5 to $10 last I checked. But the fact that it was only released in Welcome to Wraith, this is a very welcome reprint. I really like this. I really like this. Tension in the Air, you know, another suspense aura, costs 2, +4. I like that. What I think I like about Pleiades is I think that the way the decks are going to be built is the red power, like the red bulk, is going to go into the auras. And then, like, these blue Guardian cards are going to be, like, even stronger. So you can focus just all your blues on, like, the attacks, if that makes sense. I don't know. Like, I think it's interesting because you don't really have to play, like, as many, like, red attacks. You can just focus the reds on the auras, like, the red power auras. I don't know. Maybe I'm talking nonsense, but, like, having red auras and then blue attacks seems pretty neat to me. I don't know. That seems interesting. Never Give Up. It's an instant. It's a revered block. Blocks for 3. And instant, pay 2, put this on the bottom of your deck. Target defending action card gets +3 this chain link. Activate this only while this card is in your graveyard. And you have, activates only while this card is in your graveyard. You have less life than each other hero, and you've been cheered this turn. So that's a lot to do for a block card. Seems like a little bit of a high cost, but you know what? It's not bad. It's not bad. I'll take it. Thespian Charm. We've talked about Thespian Charm before. 0 cost instant. You can choose any number, destroy a Might or Vigor token, the crowd cheers you, or return an aura permanent you control to its owner's hand. Fantastic. Scrumptious. I love it. I need 5 in my deck. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. It fits me perfectly. Okay. And now the blue pitch cards. Active Glory. Blue, same thing, just for +4. Boulder Drop blue. Pretty obvious. Comeback Kid. Pretty interesting. You know, I like that it makes the crowd cheer you, so it's a pretty good setup card. I could see this being played in like regular Pleiades decks. It's a 3 for 5 that blocks 3. I think it's a 3 for 7 in red, which is also really good. But a 3 for 5 that blocks 3, or 3 for 6 potentially, blue that gets cards to cheer you, so you can set up those confidence tokens. It's really good. I like that. I like being able to set up while still putting pressure. I think that's really good in Guardian decks. So I'm happy about this. I can definitely see this being played. Edge of their seats blue. Macho Grande, just a Guardian staple. You did. I don't think there's a Guardian deck where you don't play Macho Grande. Now that news gone. Standing Ovation. I love this card. I love this card so much. Because with Florian, with My Chemical Flowmance coming back, they're going to be like, haha, nerd, I'm just going to block everything and pass. You can just be like, okay. I'm going to take an off turn. I'm going to set up my auras. I'm going to set up 3 auras. Have them all bounce. Standing Ovation for 20 quintillion damage. Deals 1 damage. Draw back up. Hit you again. What do you do now? Huh? What do you do now? Nothing. Because you played Florian. Superstar. This is a new one that was just shown in the video. Costs 1, blocks 3. It's a blue. Blue block 3, instant playable. Perfect. And when this enters or leaves the arena, the crowd cheers you. Fantastic. I love this so much. Just the crowd. Just 1 cost, crowd cheers you. Perfect. And then you can tap Pleiades, move a counter off it. You can play this during your opponent's turn. You get the confidence token. You can then tap Pleiades to move a counter off it, and then on your turn, at the start of your turn, it gets removed, and then you get cheered again. I think Pleiades is going to definitely be a hard deck to play because there's so many sequencing decisions, but I think it's going to be so rewarding for newer players to learn that sequencing, to learn all those small tricks. Wait, I can play this on your turn, then activate Pleiades and move it. I can see this deck being just such a, hard to learn, but very rewarding once you learn a lot of things. Terra Sunder. Again, a much needed reprint. This was printed last in Tales of Aria, and it is a Guardian staple, so giving us 2, fantastic. I appreciate it. Tension in the Air blue, perfect. The suspense is killing me. So these are the new auras that really help Pleiades. So the thing that I always thought was weird was how, because when we saw a couple of the auras, I was like, okay, it's interesting, but, it seems like if we're just going with the buff aura plan, it's it's okay. But these are auras where you want to keep them on the field longer. So the plan is, you play out these blue ones, and then when you play out the red ones, you move the counters off the red ones to the blue ones to keep the blue ones on longer. So this one is your first attack each turn gets +1. So you have this on for 4 or 5 turns. That's 4 or 5 value. That is nuts. It's your first attack. CNC for 7? Yeah, CNC for 7? Multiple turns? Ira who? Ira what? 2 block? I play Fang. You think I can't handle a couple 2 blocks in my deck? To be continued. The first time you be dealt damage each turn, prevent 1 of that damage. This is... Syndra is gonna, what? Flick Knives? Flick Knives what? Flick Knives who? Oh, Flick Knives for 1? Prevent that shit. Oh my god, I'm so hyped. Turning Point. When this defends, if you have less life than the attacking hero, the crowd cheers you. When this is defending, if you have been cheered this turn, this gets +3. Chat, this is a 1-card 5. A 1-card 5. You can probably combine this with Never Give Up to if you have Virtuoso, Turning Point, and then Never Give Up, you can block with this, you get cheered, and then Never Give Up, pay 2 to give an action card +3. That's nuts. That's a really good but yeah, even just a 1-card 5, insane. Up on the pedestal, 0 cost, Revere Guardian instant aura. When this enters or leaves the arena, you may put a Revered or Guardian attack action card from your graveyard on top of your deck. Just cycling your stuff. Who needs the pitch stack? Pitch stack who? Pitch stack what? I don't need a pitch stack. Just put that shit on top of my deck. Fuck you. Uplifting Performance. 3 for 5. If you control confidence or toughness token, this gets +1. When this hits a hero, create a confidence and a toughness token. That is good. That is so good. That is so strong. And my personal favorite. If you've seen the Armory deck video, you'll know why this one's strong. What happens next? It's a Guardian instant aura. The first card with cost 1 or more you play each turn costs 1 less to play. I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, okay? What? Huh? The first card? What? CNC Pummel off of just 3 cards? Just, Chokeslam, 2 card 8, 2 turns in a row? Without Tunic? Hey, that's a common! That's a common! I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this set. I'm so excited for this Armory deck. I'm so excited to play Pleiades. I don't think I need to tell you guys, I'm so hyped. And there's a reason I couldn't record this on my camera, and then I had to use my, little bouncing character instead. I'm moving too much. It's too exciting. Yeah, no, I'm excited. That's all I can really say. I am fucking hyped. Thank you, LSS. This is beautiful. Amazing. The only thing I'm now excited for, the only thing I'm also excited for, is when we get Super Slam 2 and Pleiades makes her heel turn. That's the next thing I'm excited for. But what do you guys think? Do you guys think Pleiades Superstar is going to be the next best deck in the format? Do you think that she's going to put Gravy Bones, all these other big male bravado guardians to shame? Pff, Bravo? Victor? Pff, who needs that shit? No. We need the woman power in the Guardian class. We don't need this male bravado bullshit. We don't need Eliath. We don't need Victor. None of that. Or do you guys think that Pleiades is not that good? Are you excited for another Super Slam hero? Let me know down below. Tell me what hero you're excited for. Because obviously you know what I'm excited for. Let me know what you're excited for. And while you're down there, hit that subscribe button. Because, every time you hit that subscribe button, it makes me happy. And you're doing a good deed by making me happy. When I see the number go up, I get happy. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Like the video, follow me on Blue Sky, yada, yada, yada. Bye.